So I'm working today, regular work day, nothing out of the ordinary typically. And then I get a message on Teams from my director that somebody we work with for many years in our department died last week. And it's shocking, it's sad. Um, it's one of those things that makes you go, ugh. Working is like um, pretty pointless most of the time. I'm saying like working like a 9 to 5 job where you have to work for somebody else and something like along those lines, right? But when you do something like this, isn't working to me. It's just having fun and trying to figure things out, right? But when you have something for, when you see that and and you find out the person was sick and they left for a few months and then they came back and then they were too sick again though, and it's like, is work really anything that's, it's pretty pointless really in the long run? Because when you're in this long enough, look, I'm only what, 23, 24, 25 years? 25 years I've been working in some capacity. The first 8 or so, no. The first 6 were like part-time and then it's full-time for the last whatever. Money, yeah, you need money to survive. That's the only way this system is set up. You have to have money. Not saying that's good or right or anything, but we all have the same ending. And it's really easy to just forget about it. It's really easy to forget about it, put it completely away, but it does happen, and that's the way things go. Work is just this weird thing that we've come up with, that somehow you have to occupy your time doing something for someone who doesn't really matter or care. Doesn't really care. That's important. And then you get put in a situation like this where you find out the news this morning and you're just like, it's a Tuesday morning, I'm here working, and it's just like, what's the point of all this again? Why are we doing all of this? If that's just, you're just a name on a website that says this XYZ person has passed away on this date, and then that's it. I don't know. When something like this happens, it's just always a blow, and it's always just like, what am I doing? Where does this all lead to? I mean, I need to eat, and I need to have a roof over my head, and the system is set up so this is the only way I can do this. But to what end? There is no, it's just like you just mill about and then you die, I guess. I mean, somebody my age isn't going to be, like, retirement is like probably something I won't get to do. I do not want to die in office. I don't want to do, I don't know. It's just really, you start thinking about all this stuff and you start, there's no way around it. It's pointless. It completely is pointless. It's just, how much are you willing to just put it on the back burner and not have it in the front of your head all the time, where it's the only thing that we all have to deal with constantly. It's the only thing that's just like, there's no way around it. So, that's just what I'm thinking at the moment. It's just really, it's hard to just bring it all back. And he was a good person. I'm not gonna say anything negative because I don't have anything to say negative about the person. But what's the point of all this? When now that person's just gone, you still have work. why? I don't know. The giant existential question we all have constantly that we just don't ever deal with, and I'm not dealing with it. Obviously, maybe I'm not dealing with it correctly or whatever, but I mean, it's always there, and whether or not how you deal with it, I guess, is what it all boils down to. But I don't know how to sometimes.